So everybody, thanks for joining us today on our deep dive into our staff. Today we have Fermin Carpio here on the Belize Aggressor III. Good evening, Fermin.
Good evening, Mr. Bro.
So everybody always likes to know, to start off with, where our staff comes from and what their background is. So can you give us a little bit about where you're originally from?
I was born in Guatemala originally. My father came to Belize to work, and I was about 6.5 going to 7 years, and he brought the family to Belize. Since then, I've been living in Belize, did part of my studies, educational level in Belize, and further my education back in Guatemala, and came back to Belize again.
Okay. So what does your father do?
My father used to do agriculture field checks. That's what he used to do. He's no longer with us anymore, but I try to remember him.
Great. So how did you end up on the Belize Aggressor III?
Back then, Belize Aggressor IV was named Sun Dancer, and they called me to do 1 week of maintenance there. I went to do some carpentry work. Apparently the captain liked the work that I did, and he offered me to continue on doing some more work there. And I told him that I had the time, but he said that we were going to sail out at sea. And that week they were sitting at the dock. I have never been on a boat. That was my first experience. And it wasn't great, but I managed, and I liked the job. And then the captain said if I wanted a more steady job, permanent there, doing maintenance, and that's how I stayed on the boats.
Nice. So that was 13 years ago, correct?
That's correct, 2008.
And so you started out as a dive master.
I learned to dive on the boats.
And then you eventually were asked about taking an engineering route.
That's correct. That's correct. I was working for the company, and they offer an engineering course. I accepted, gladly accepted, and I was happily I did. I've been working as an engineer on the Belize Aggressor now.
And where did you take that course at?
In Honduras. Yes,
Great.
It was in Honduras.
So I know that you happen to have a hobby when you're off of work, and you want to let everybody know what that is?
Yes, I like to do farming. I like to farm. My father used to work on farms, and I followed his footsteps, and my father generation did also that as well. And I have a passion for farming. I love being in the outskirts in nature, and that's what I do. When I'm off, I work on my farm. I have a small farm.
How small?
It's a 50 acres farm.
That's a pretty good sized farm. What do you grow there?
At the moment, I'm growing grains, some vegetables as well. I've just harvested some corn. I'm excited to work. Every time
Great.
off, I go to my farm. Yeah.
So what do you like best about working with Aggressor Adventures?
I meet new people every week. And the hard part is memorizing names. Every week is new names. But the company is a very nice company. Treats us very nice, very well. Very good working with the Aggressor. I loved it.
Good. So anything you want to leave our listeners with before we sign off here?
I would probably say Belize. I've been living in Belize for some time now, some years. I love it. Very beautiful country, stable, safe. For the listeners, come and visit Belize. Come join us on the Belize Aggressor III. Come meet the friendly staff at the Belize Aggressor III. I know every boat has their staff, but we are very unique. 100% Belizean staff on this boat. Come and get to know us.
Yeah, actually this week we're filming right now. I'm out at Long Key with the beautiful turquoise water surrounding the island, and excellent diving we've had all week so far.
Very beautiful weather. I couldn't ask for better weather than this.
It has been a great week. Thanks everybody for joining us.